So last week, my apartment complex reached out to me, informing me how I've been late on my rent 18 times. I'm tearing up. I'm telling this lady, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to find me a second job. I do medical carrying on the side. I also DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Lyft. I'm trying to get everybody out the way so I can have a peace of mind. Constantly making these sacrifices of going without water, going without food, going without lights. I'm getting hit with a reconnection fee, a late fee, an overdraft fee, a 300% borrow against your check fee. She tells me, I'm sorry you're going through this. However, after your 3-day notice expires and you are on the eviction list, you are now going to stay on it. Coming out of homelessness, I never thought that my life would be where it is currently. When I walked through those doors of my apartment, I figured everything was all good. I got a car, I got a place, I got a job, and then unexpectedly, I lose my job. My brother passes away. And the list goes on and on how I was getting smacked in my face. Somehow I kept my faith. Somehow I kept trusting his plan, even though I don't know what his plan is for me. Trusting and having faith and not knowing where your next meal is coming from, how you're going to get to work. Is your phone shut off this morning? How many days do I have until a repo? It's not easy. It's traumatizing living in poverty. No matter what happens, I am going to continue to fight, keep my head up high, no matter how tired I am. I am tired.
About a year ago, I decided that I was in too much credit card debt that I could be comfortable with. It had gotten over $10,000. I was getting killed on interest. I said, I gotta take a hold of my finances. I locked in, I created a damn budget. I stuck to it. I paid it all off in like maybe 7 to 8 months. Canceled the card because it was enabling me to spend more than I should, right? And I was really proud of it. I actually still am proud of that. As of today, I have 0 credit card debt. But every day that this economy gets worse and worse and my dollar spreads a little thinner than it did a fucking day ago, I'm thinking to myself, what's the fucking point? What's the fucking, why? Fuck it, dude. I'm about to get another card, spend it on whatever the fuck I want. At least have some fun. This is bullshit.
Mark my words, in the next 5 years, I believe that things are going to become so unaffordable and AI is going to take over so much and people are getting tired of it already. And this is just the beginning. I believe that people are going to start living off the grid, not in the sense that you think, like without electricity and running water. I don't think that so much. I think people are just going to start like getting RVs and with their friends and just living out of their RV and growing their own food because people are tired of the poison in the food and things like that. Like people are really going to start doing that. I'm telling you, I know it seems like it's not possible, and friends and just yourself, getting time with yourself. Like it's insane. Literally last week, y'all, I can show you, I worked 83 hours. I cannot make this shit up. I can show you, like and it's insane. Like right now I'm laying in bed and I'm like, damn, I should probably get up and try to do something. Because it's so overwhelming. Like there's so much that we have to think about all the time. We don't get a time of where we can just lay down and just rest our bodies. So I believe that's what's going to start happening. What do y'all think?
I'm gonna be so realistic. I'm gonna be so transparent because I ain't got no reason to lie about nothing. Y'all, realistically speaking, this economy, this day and age, is bullshit. Completely bullshit. It's no fucking way the amount of money that we are making right now today, a lot of us was wishing and hoping to make that a couple years ago. Because if you made it a couple years ago, you can get by. You was able to do what you want to. Now the money that we're making right now today ain't shit. The money we're making right now today is only enough to cover your bills. You don't have money to do what the fuck you want to. And it's so hard. A lot of times, people are trying to do like content and stuff like that just to make extra money. And then you have other people that's also trying to do that, but them same people that's trying to do what you're doing as well, they will hate on you, be like, no, somebody has to work the jobs. Motherfucker, we all out here trying to get by. Like, this shit is stressing me. It's just stressing me the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie, this shit stressed me out so bad that it's like, I'm buying groceries so many times in a fucking week because I'm trying not to buy too many groceries. I could buy groceries to meal prep for a fucking week. I'm coming out of $300 plus fucking dollars. And then I got to buy it again next week because I didn't really buy a lot of food, but you just feel like you bought a lot of food because you spent so much fucking money. This is dumb. This is dumb.
By the time I was 30, I realized that I had fucked my life up. Everybody told me go to school, go to college, get good grades, get that hefty doctorate degree, get the 6-figure job right after, do the residency, then get a 6-figure. You'll be fine. You'll be living life beautifully. I did all that shit, plus some. And then by the time I turned 30, I was in a whole heap of debt. I was still wondering where my money was. All of a sudden, now I have this salary. I can't pinpoint where it was going. Nobody really talks about how embarrassing that is to make good money but still actually be broke. I can say that I was a little irresponsible. I wasn't stupid, but I just never learned how money truly works. And in part 2, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much debt I had by the time I was 30, because honestly, the number still makes me nauseous.
The American dream never looked appealing to me. Like, I would see people work so hard, and it would just be work for a house, for cars, for having children, for putting those children through school, for just basically building a lifestyle and then spending the rest of their lives maintaining it. I would see that, and I'd be like, whoa, I don't want that. When I was 14, I was looking around and being like, this does not look that great, does not look that fun or interesting. And number one thing I want is a fun and interesting life. And the American dream just isn't going to cut it. That's actually the opposite of what I want.
Honestly, more and more, I talk to people every day. Everyone is tired. Everyone is just burnt out and tired, and just kind of wondering how we're supposed to keep going on like this. And I'm kind of like, you want me to pay bills and keep carrying on like everything is normal right now? All I can do is drink a Baja Blast and ignore all of my problems. That's really it.
Bro, do you realize that we're going through several different financial crises at the same time? Like, all at the same time right now. We keep trying to compare this to like, oh, this is like 1920s, or like this is like the 80s, or this is like the 70s. But we're going through all of those things at the exact same time. Like, we're dealing with them all at the same time. People talk about the 2008, like, we are dealing with several of those same things, but like 20 other things. Like, wait. Like, they just hit me at the same time, like, wow, all of these things are going on. High prices for groceries, gas, job shortages. The housing market is priced ridiculously, whether you're getting a house or you're getting an apartment. Even just simply eating. Like, eating costs so much more than it did before, and that's something you have to do. You can't skimp out on eating. Like, you see people say, oh, y'all gotta just save money, y'all not budgeting right. What do you do to budget your way out of this? Because you can't budget your way out of a bad economy. But, like, it's several different things at the same time. And it's like, no matter where you turn, you're going to be impacted by it. So, like, how do you plan for that?
Anyone ever thought it's weird that the American dream is just shelter? Like, if you just work hard enough, you can have a roof over your head and continue to figure out how to pay for that roof your entire existence. Hold on a second. Think how much farther we could evolve with technology and advancements and innovation if people weren't trying to figure out how the fuck they're gonna sleep at night 30 days from now. And I'm the crazy one. Wake the fuck up.
Who's the dumbass who created monthly rent payments? I have something I want to tell you. Why do I need to purchase permission to exist on an earth you don't own? When a person spends most of their life working just to avoid losing shelter, their consciousness stays trapped in survival mode. And that survival mode gives the elites total control over your existence. Imagine a bird paying the sky to fly. Imagine a tree paying the forest to grow. Or a fish paying the ocean to swim. Yet humans are told they must earn the right to sleep indoors on Earth. Ancient humans saw Earth as something shared. Modern systems divide nature into ownership papers and monthly payments. It's dumb as fuck.
I find it so weird nowadays that in society, we got people that literally try to make it a competition of who works more hours. Oh, I worked 12 hours. Or I worked 14 hours. Or I had a 40-hour week. Or I had a 68-hour week. Y'all basically having a competition to compare and contrast who's the biggest fucking slave. And it usually be men who do that shit. Like, why the fuck do y'all do it? Why is y'all making it a competition of who's the better slave? Like, can somebody explain this shit to me?
Well, guys. Here we go.
Shut up and take my money.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Guys, US citizen, like this gentleman was saying, they are like in a competition. Who is working the most?
No better word than stupid.
Guys, let's be honest. Stop being stupid. This is not who can work the most. That's what the government wants. That is exactly the 1% on the top. That's what they want. They want you to work more. That way you could pay more taxes. More taxes. And they can have a better life with your money.
Write that down, write that down!
I live in a place that I can't afford. I work so very hard to not be able to afford to live in Virginia. In my area, everything is so expensive, and for what I do, for the corporation I work for, which is a very big corporation in this area, I still can't afford to live here. Nowadays, you cannot get a decent apartment without paying thousands of dollars to live there. And I'm being told I don't make enough money to buy a home where I live, where I work, where I pay taxes. I can't afford to buy a house. I don't make enough money for that. I think it's just so sad and sucky to put so much work in to look up and realize you only paid bills and taxes and you can't afford to have something of your own without making a ton of money, which you should be able to make the money to live where you work and pay taxes. It makes me so frustrated to be a single mom, to be a full-time worker, to actually do well at what I do and still not be able to have things of my own because the area does not pay its people what it costs to live in the area. That is so insane to me.
I am really tired of this work harder bullshit. Like, how much harder am I supposed to work before I'm actually allowed to live? I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out, I'm tired of waking up every day just to survive another day to still be broke, behind, and drowning. And maybe the problem isn't that I'm just lazy or that I'm weak. Maybe I'm trying to force myself into a lifestyle and a culture that literally does not fit who I am as a person. Because America is go, 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 go. Work, bills, stress, hustle, productivity, and then repeat. And if you're a single mom here, forget it. Because you're expected to do everything alone and still smile and act grateful for the opportunity that you have to be overworked and undersupported. I don't want a luxury life. I don't want designer shit. I don't need to be rich. I just want peace. I want enough energy at the end of the day to enjoy my child. I want to be able to cook dinner without feeling like I'm gonna collapse. And I want a home that's not a physical manifestation of my mental exhaustion. I want community. I want softness. I want family life. I want to exist without feeling like every second of my life has to be optimized or monetized. And honestly, maybe some people are built for this hustle culture. Maybe some people thrive in this environment, but I don't. And I'm tired of pretending like I do. I'm tired of masking. I'm tired of forcing myself to operate like a machine when my body and mind is screaming at me that this pace is not sustainable for you. People keep saying you just have to work harder. Meanwhile, I'm already running on fumes. Like, maybe, no, I don't need to work harder. Maybe I just need a different life. And maybe that means leaving. Maybe that means moving somewhere slower, somewhere more family oriented, somewhere where people actually know how to live instead of just survive paycheck to paycheck while pretending that this is normal. Because this shit does not feel normal anymore.
Up to what slaves woke up to. And I'm not saying the infrastructure is the same, but I am saying that you can't go to the doctor. You might die having a baby. You ain't pulled your weight in the field today. You might not get no food. Oh, by the way, rain, snow, sleet, and hail ain't a reason not to come to work. Oh, you didn't pull your quota? Let me go ahead and take that house. Oh, you thought that you was going to get an education. Well, who your daddy then? Now, the default is lean into the spirituality and the religion that we feed you. Ooh, so that, you find a little bit of comfort in this world. Let alone, what? Freedoms. You ain't got time to be thinking about freedom. You got a baby that's hungry, a roof that's leaking, and your boss ain't giving a damn about your familial issues or your mental health. Am I missing anything?
Like, how are we supposed to survive? How are we supposed to survive if the cost of living keeps going up, but minimum wage remains the same? The point is that you're not. You're not. People got to I just genuinely feel like everyone all around the world, specifically in the United States of America, is underestimating the severity of where it is that we're headed. People like, yo, we're headed towards a recession. No, the recession is here. We're headed towards a depression, right? A depression, one like we've never seen before. And I genuinely hope I'm wrong. I'm not here to fearmonger. I'm not here. I'm just using my pattern recognition to kind of pick up on what the government is putting down. Because when you start to really wake up, I used to be someone that was very much, I'm Democrat, like the Republicans, right? I'm Democrat, I'm blue, team blue. Until you wake up one day and realize that it's two wings of the same bird and they playing for the same team, and that the democracy is nothing but an illusion of choice, right? Now, see, I'm not someone who is pro-voting, right? I'm not gonna encourage people to vote, but I'm not going to disencourage people from voting as well. Why? Because it's your right and you have the right to do so. I voted. I'm in Georgia. I just voted because it's my right. Do I believe I actually made a difference? No, but I still did my civic duty, right? You might as well go vote while you still can. And then there will be people who say, well, if our votes really do matter, if our votes don't matter, right? If our votes don't matter, then how come they're trying so hard to take it away? Don't you understand the lengths that our government will go to preserve the illusion of something? They don't take the vote away to make you feel like you're losing something when you never did. You never had something to begin with. We never had choice to begin with. I believe that the politicians in power are placed intentionally, right? I was watching this video today. Her name is The Alchemist on YouTube. If you have consciousness, you're on a higher frequency like me, I encourage you to tap in with her. She's actually the truth. And she was talking about how our government is intentionally putting synthetic frequencies inside of our universe because our government understands that, what did she say? She said that the entire body is hidden esoteric anatomy. We are the highest technology within the milestone of consciousness. And if you think that they don't know that, you're sadly mistaken. They condition you to believe. This system has conditioned you to forget your power, so you never wake up to it. But luckily for me, I remembered mine because I broke up out of the conditioning that I was forced into, subjected to, right? Unconsciously though. And a lot of y'all are still moving on a unconscious programming, can't seem to understand why your life is going in the direction that it's going. Nothing's changing because you're not changing. Nothing's changing because you haven't changed the way you perceive reality yet. And when the program is designed, the system is designed to keep you in a state of psychosis. And the program is also so funny because when you wake up, people will say, oh, you're in a state of psychosis. No, you being asleep is in a state of psychosis. That's the dream. That's the dream. That's the illusion. And so when people like myself begin to wake up and we start to talk about the things that we're perceiving from a different lens about the state of the world and who's in control, I believe that oligarchy, we're living in an oligarchy. This is no democratic state. Come on, be for real now. Use your common sense and think, right? And they've conditioned you to perceive people like myself and other people who get up on apps like this and use their freedom of speech to talk about what's actually going on, because this is what's actually going on, right? What they're telling you on the news ain't what's actually going on. That's old news. If anything, is fake news, right? And they've conditioned you to perceive people like us to be the crazy ones. That's why people don't ever choose to break out of the system. They don't ever choose to wake up, because they have successfully conditioned you to be that trained student. They successfully trained you to be a student, an obedient student, to obey authority, to submit to authority, to not trust yourself, to never step out of the confines of your own mind, of your own conditioning, right? They trained you to be an obedient student because they were conditioning you to become an obedient worker. And then they also fed you the dream of the system works for you. The system works for you, so don't question it. The system works for you. But the gag is, the moral of the story is, the system works because we work. And so now my point is, what happens when the system can no longer work because we cannot work, right?
I give us a year, nobody's gonna be able to afford anything. $50. No joke, dude. We wanted roast for Memorial Day, so I got a roast, 1 onion, 2 cans of potatoes, 2 cans of carrots, and 1 can of corn. $47. $47 for 5 cans of vegetables, a roast, and 1 onion. How are we gonna survive this? And you can come on my content and say, oh, well, that's actually a decent price. Whatever, dude. No way. I got 6 things at the grocery store. Didn't even fill up 2 bags. And the roast? Look at this crap. Look at the size of this roast. It's 1.8 pounds. $35. We're not surviving this. Until those people in Washington start getting new neckties, we're cooked.
The more I sit and think about this shit, the worse it gets. I don't know if I'm literally allergic to all the shit that's happening. Like, I don't even want to eat anymore. I literally don't even want to eat. I don't even have an appetite. I'm also discouraged from eating because of how much shit
Tell
is
me
in the
about
food,
it.
and how much it's lacking actual nutrients. I'm not nourishing my body when I eat this shit. Shit don't even have flavor anymore. They spray shit with chemicals and pesticides and all this stuff. And I'm just over it, yo. I really am just fucking over it. And again, I spend so much energy trying to like
Everybody.
stay sane. In the society, I look crazy because everybody's on fucking autopilot. Nothing but bots out here. That's what I see. I was also one of those bots, right? I had the lanyard with my government ID on it that buzzed me into the building, blah, blah, blah. And for some reason, I felt accomplished. Like, I felt like I made it. Like, this is something prestigious, something to be proud of. But now that I've woken up and I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Crazy it is.
I see all these people walking into these buildings every morning. They have to go into an office for 8 hours. For the next 8 hours, you have to go into this office. We're creators. We're supposed to be creative. We're supposed to be creating things, expressing. This is really hard for me. This is really, really hard for me. I literally feel like I'm walking in the opposite direction of a fucking parade. Literally, every day. That's how it feels. And it's exhausting. Because I can't go back to sleep. Part of me wish I never woke up. You know what I mean? But I'm here. And the veil is lifted. I see what I see. And I can't just go back to functioning like normal society. going into the office, working and paying bills and doing the things. No, I don't. I can't. My body, my soul, my spirit is rejecting it all. I can't do it. Now that I know what I know, you're questioning everything. Like, what is the point of that? Why am I doing this? This doesn't serve me. Why? Like, literally forced to navigate a system that does not benefit you.
Of course
It was designed that way. And you're like, oh, you just have to figure out how to navigate it so you can try to get... No, I'm not fighting for fucking crumbs down here. I'm not. Do you know I'm a fucking god? You kidding me? Whoo! Yo.
Guys, the system, it is designed just to benefit the rich.
What y'all got going here is genius.
That's it. The rest of us that we are down here at the bottom, literally we are eating crumbs. And some of us, we are not even crumbs. We are suffering. Today's society in United States, we are suffering. Until when? Until when? When this crap is going to end? Can somebody tell me this? Can somebody explain to me when this crap is going to end? Every day is getting worse and worse and worse. It's like you're never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Never. Never, ever, ever. So guys, let me know what you guys think, how you guys are surviving, because everybody's just tired. Very, very tired. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next video.